Believe it or not, I spent more than an hour on this display. So because I have a lot of Batman rogues, so I was adding, subtracting. You can't believe how many times this display has changed. But I finally settled on this bunch of rogues. So in a moment, I'm just gonna get the lighting correct, so that I can get some pictures taken. So yeah, stay tuned. Check out the A.C.B.A Facebook group for pictures. So yeah, very quickly, I'll just have a run through. So you have Mr. Freeze here, you have Scarecrow, Two-Face, Harley Quinn, Joker, Ivy, Bane, Riddler, Penguin, Killer Croc, Clayface. So I originally had other, I would say, less prominent bad villains. So guys like Black Mask. I think Black Mask is more prominent nowadays. But if you're talking about the animated series, and if you go much further back, he's a relatively new Batman rogue. So I also had Man-Bat, who's huge. So because I couldn't fit him into the display, so I kind of had to sacrifice him. The other villain I had was no, not Black Mask, Killer Moth. What a lot of people consider a B grade bad villain, so I had to take him out. And then of course there are more obscure villains like Catman and so forth. So this is my final lineup. I may yet still do some adjustment to get these guys to fit in. Yeah, I think I'll do some more further adjustments, so stay tuned. Okay, I did some more tinkering, and this is my final lineup. So I'm going to shake things up. I think I'm going to remove the red backdrop and just use the black backdrop. So yeah, let me make some adjustments and see how much better it looks. Okay, it's crazy, you know, I spent almost 2 hours on this display, but I finally got my poses and my lineup down pat. So this is my final result. So I've kind of rearranged all the figures again, and eventually I arrived at this display. I've even changed the backdrop, so I changed it to the black backdrop. So I think this is a much nicer final result. So you be the judge for yourself. As usual, I'll be posting the pic on the A.C.B.A Facebook group. So check it out, let me know what you think. It's a bit mind-boggling when you think about the fact that I spent about 2 hours on this display. You know, it may sound also a bit insane, considering that other than a few select figures like the Riddler, for example, and the Harley Quinn, the rest of the figures are pretty much in vanilla poses. But having said that, you know, it's not easy because I had to shuffle figures around. I had to take out selected characters, put in certain characters, and at the end of the day I arrived at this final result. So it's pretty worth it when you get, you know, 50 over likes from your fellow artists. So yeah, you know, having said that, I'm very happy with this display, but unfortunately I have to take it apart to make space for a new display. So I'm going to do a new display shortly after I dismantle this bunch of guys, but I guess before I do that I'm going to take some more pictures before I do that. So yep, stay tuned. Okay, the thing about DC Direct, or now as they are known, DC Collectibles, is that the figures that they produce are very comic book accurate. So here is a very simple scene where I mix and match figures from different storylines. So the Superman I have here is actually from the New Krypton storyline. So this is where Superman is sporting a new uniform. So he's actually a subordinate of General Zod. So here I have Zod shouting out to him. But this Zod is actually from another storyline. It's actually from the Last Sun storyline. So yeah, I think it comes out quite well. I really like the look of this General Zod. So it kind of has this flowing cape thing going on, and very nice detailing. I don't recall if I've ever done a review of this figure, but he's very detailed. I believe he even has a tattoo somewhere. I believe it's on his neck or the back of his neck. I can't remember, but I really like the visor, the futuristic visor that he's sporting. This Superman is also very dope. He kind of reminds me of Christopher Reeves. So that's the main incentive for me to get this guy, and of course the new suit. So yep, nothing really fancy, but I do like the look and feel of this display. So I hope you like it too. So anyway, just a quick shout out to two I would say buddies of mine. So shout out firstly to AJ Frost. So if you actually visit my YouTube channel, there's a channel art which is kind of the banner for my channel. So that was done by AJ without me asking him to. He actually visited my site, noted that I was using the new layout, and he voluntarily did the channel art banner piece for me, and then he sent it to me. So I'm like, I was really touched by that. So a big shout out to AJ Frost. Also another shout out to Slings a Web. So it's really surprising to me that there are people who actually follow my channel. You know, when I started this channel 1 year plus ago, I believe I started in January last year. So we are almost into April. So when I started this whole adventure, I never thought I'll be where I am now, you know, at 50 episodes with 148 followers, and with big names like Slings a Web watching my episodes and leaving comments. So I'm really very humbled. On my 50th episode, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the big names, Slings, Mindless, who has been a very faithful supporter of my channel. You know, he's always very frank with me. You know, when things are getting a bit monotonous, he does ask me to shake things up. So and also I have other, you know, loyal followers like AJ himself, BDO, and you know, there are so many. I will even call them followers. They are more like friends. Some I've met, like Mindless. Some I have never met. So I'd like to take this opportunity to say a big thank you. Shout out to all you guys. Sorry, whoever I've forgotten to mention. You know, yeah, in my heart, it's not intentional that I left you out. So I hope this channel continues to go strong, and you guys enjoy what I share on in my episodes. But if you don't, you know, if you want something changed, or you want me to talk about something in particular, yeah, you know where to reach me. Just leave me a message, and I will do my best to give you guys what you guys want to watch and listen to. So yeah, Major Awesome here. Big thank you, big shout out to you guys. So I look forward to many more episodes and many more subscribers. I'm about to head out and hang out with Mindless in just a moment. So earlier, you know, just before I was getting ready to get out of the house, I was flipping through the A.C.B.A Facebook group. Came across a few pictures. One of them was by BDO. So that gave me inspiration to do a display tonight. So besides the Daredevil figure, you know, I prepared some other props and backdrops. So the backdrop was inspired by a picture I saw done by Mindless. So that gave me inspiration to put together something. So yep, I'm just preparing the stuff that I need to put together that display, and I will assemble it when I get back later. So stay tuned.
Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed.
I'm back from the quick catch up with Mindless. So we had some sumptuous nasi lemak, which is kind of a rice dish with different ingredients. And then subsequently we had some awesome ice cream. So anyways, here is the follow-up of my preparation. So as mentioned, you know, I was kind of inspired by BD and Mindless to do this display. So here I have the display set up intentionally to be a bit dark. So they are kind of in a room, and here Matt is telling Frank to stay put. So I think it's quite a nice setup. So I kind of have the LED lamp shining through the window to simulate the street light coming into illuminating the room. So Frank Castle the Punisher has a sniper rifle. Matt just has his walking stick weapon. So he's preparing to run out and do some scouting, and he's telling Frank to stay put and in case there's any trouble. So I quite like how the picture turned out. So anyways, in case you guys are unaware, I'm in the middle of my week-long hiatus from work. So I committed to myself to do at least one display a day. So I would say I'm kind of on track now. I have a few more ideas brewing in my head for the next few days. This is a pretty slow week. I haven't had any new additions so far. So I just have to keep plucking away and doing a display every single day. So stay tuned for more from me. Man, the durian ice cream is killing my throat. So anyway, it's almost 7 a.m. Got woken up by some texts, texting messages from my friend. So anyway, I got up and I had some comments on my display pic. So one of the suggestions was to redo the picture without the cutout. So anyway, I've taken out the cutout and retaken the picture. So hopefully it turns out much better. I'm back at it. So what happened is this afternoon I was at Invasion Toys. So it's a kind of a comic book cum toy store. So I saw a cover of the Spider-Man. So it's M-E-N instead of M-A.N. So there's the Ultimate Spidey with the regular Spidey together on the cover. So that kind of inspired this display. So in case you guys aren't aware, the Ultimate Spidey has new powers, so he can shoot electric currents. So here I have him with the energy accessory and a cutout, and then I just have the regular Spidey crouching. So yep, this is my display for tonight. I'm going to check out how the pictures came out. I hope they do come out quite well. I was tinkering around with this for about half an hour, so I hope the result comes out well.
That's crispy.